Welcome back, LateLateCustoms. Today we will be talking about the most common subject. You guys would like to know how are sleeve overs in a Mark 1. I have a friend of mine that bought himself sleeve overs for his car, and we're gonna fit it. Like for you guys, it is actually a Mark 1, and he asked me to fit it for you guys. So I thought, why not make a video of it, because many of you guys asked me how it actually drives. Does it fit? How low does it go? So we will be doing a before and after in his car. Just note his car is really lowered, and he has I think he has cut springs in his car. So now he's gonna go with the sleeve overs, and just note I did develop a technique for the car to go lower, but I won't be applying it on this car because you will be needing extended spaces or mountings to apply this technique to this car. So we're just gonna park his car in the garage, and we're gonna remove everything out of his car, remove all the shocks out of the car, and after that we will be fitting the sleeve overs in the car. I won't be showing you guys a lot of info. I will be showing you guys how to fit the sleeve overs specifically, but like tightening the bolts of the shocks, like there's been videos this past 2 weeks, like 3 videos this past 2 weeks on how to like remove and replace shocks and how to fit coilovers. So it won't be very deal to like show it to you guys. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm just gonna park his car in the garage, and we're gonna start off right off with the video. So I just asked Aaron to park the car in the garage, but you guys can see right there. That's basically the height at the moment of his car. So we will be trying to go lower, but the entire goal is just to get some feedback on how the coilovers actually is for these cars. So just note these are standard shocks in the car. These shocks are quite old as well, so I hope the sleeve overs will actually make the car drive a little bit better, even though the shocks are kind of like old and shit like that. So let's hope for the best, and yeah, Tyron, you can actually park the car already. I was just doing a nice walk around on the car. You guys can see the car's current height. The car is quite low for like a cut car, but we're hoping for better drive comfortability. Oh, come on, Tyron. You stole the motherfucking car.
My broer, ek is hier golf hier. Dit is wat dit is.
That's what she said.
Kan jou iets aan?
Okay, boy. Guys, this is the owner, Ashley, right there. He's currently fast asleep because he came back from a long night of partying. So we're gonna be working on his car. He's a buddy of ours, so actually he's a close buddy of Tyron's. But the man is fast asleep, me bro. You. But anyways, he was initially gonna do the job, and I was just basically gonna shoot the video. But now, well, it's my duty to actually like shoot the video and do the job. But luckily I have Tyron right here who's gonna help me. He's fucking big bro. So he's gonna help me, and we're gonna try and do our best with this video to try and show you guys how to fit sleeve overs on the shocks specifically. Sorry, this will make it very easy for you by just doing it yourself. First watch the video, and afterwards you can try and do the job yourself. But I mean, like, for a cut height, this car is quite low though. So Darren, where's the sleeve overs, bruh?
Many minutes later.
Oh shit, shithole. Yeah, what are those? The sleeve overs, the sleeve over, the sleeve no. The slow no. Hey bro, where's the rubbers? You looking for the rubbers, my nigga? You looking for the rubbers, my nigga? Where's the rubbers, friend? This man is klaar, bro. You klaar, bro. This man did not finish. Dump? You want a dump, my friend? Hmm? Was dat niet? Dat heb ik carrière terug. Bro, you pull the car, yeah. You pull the car, yeah, me bro. Me bro, what we looking for the rubbers, man? Oh, je wist de rappers, mijn vriend? Hm?
Did someone say something?
Oh, je wist de rappers, mijn bro. Yes, my friend, yes, my friend, yes. Yes, there we go, the man's awake. Oh, fuck. The man's duck klap now. Alright, this is the sleeveovers that's bought by Chinatown. These are the Chinatown's conversion kit. I think we paid 1,200 at Chinatown for these sleeveovers. Sleeveovers consist of 4 sleeves, including these rubbers that comes on your shock before you slide over the thread part of the sleeve. And it comes with these like Loctite lockers kind of vibes to lock the sleeve over on your shock, and it comes with the adjusters. So that's basically the kit for 1,200. I feel it's not a bad price if you want to lower your cost specifically and not do cut springs. Just note that this hole here on top will have to drill bigger for your shock mount to go through. Note each one's shock, what you call it, thread part at the top, the pin, the silver piece of chrome. It's a different size or different in diameter. So each one's hole will probably be drilled a different kind of diameter. So like the front ones we will have to drill a little bit bigger than the rear ones, because I know the rear ones are smaller or less in diameter. So that's the kit we will be fitting today, and we will show it step by step how to fit this kit in your car today. So let's get started right away. Starting off with the fitment for the sleeveovers, you will have to get that nut loose right there. Well, finally I bought me a 22mm spoon vibe spinner. So I'm going to use the spoon and the Allen key method this time so you guys can see. This thread is quite spoiled, so I'll see what I can do right there. I don't know how the other side looks. So you're gonna get it, the nuts loose at the moment, and after that we're gonna try and, well, we'll just update you guys on the process during the video. While I was busy loosening the mountings, the owner is busy checking up the car as well as removing the wheels. So after that we will be removing the shock, and the video will continue where I'll show you guys how to actually fit a sleeve over the sleeve itself onto the shock. And well, I can't wait for the results. I'm freaking excited. I'm sure many of you are excited as well. Please push through, and well, just be patient. The first step you guys probably will have to do is check up your car. So first check up your car. Second step will be loosening your nuts on your wheel and removing the wheel. These are semi-slicks in the color community. These are semi-slicks, bruh. You need to replace those tires. No. But there's no fucking sign of trick like that, guys. That is like, yo, this is cut dangerous. This is freaking dangerous. This is even worse than buying like bad tires, bruh.
It's not even tires.
Tyron says this isn't even tires. My friend. Well, what happened to the other rims? The other rims had better thread on, my friend. Spun.
Ask Tyron what happened.
Darren, what happened, my friend? What happened here with this beautiful tires right here, hey?
That's because of spinning.
Spinning. Well, Darren says this is because of spinning the bottle, huh? Spinning the alcohol bottle. Spinning the alcohol bottle. The next step will be to loosen the bolt and the nut that's keeping the shock in place on your disc. So it will be 2 bolts and 2 nuts, and then always keep in mind to remove this caliper cable, your brake cable in front, from your shock when removing it, because otherwise you will be seeing brake fluid everywhere, and you don't want that. The next step will be you need to loosen these nuts right here as well. So note that that nut is busy with right now there. That is a 22. So I did loosen the nut in the beginning of the video. Note, always try to at least loosen the nut before starting off with the shock mounts, because that's always the most difficult part. Also note that it isn't always as easy as seen in the video to remove it, because at times there is a lot of force on the spring, but at this moment he has a kit in that I think it's cut or just like a normal kit, and that's the reason why there wasn't any pressure applied, or basically force applied upwards from the spring. Alright, look here, so at the moment you guys can see the sleeve over right here. It doesn't go onto the shock, so we'll have to hit this part off right here, which I think we can do. Otherwise I'll see how my old shocks look of my car, and then maybe we can fit that shocks, because I think I did hit it off previously. I don't know for what car. I think it was my Honda. So we did hit it off and it actually came off. So I don't know the disadvantages of hitting this thing off, but the shocks anyway. We're gonna do it anyway. Alright, so we did hit this piece of metal that was here right off the shock. If any of you have the same problem which the sleeve can't go over because of that piece of metal right there, just use a flat screwdriver and a hammer, because it took us like 2 minutes to hit it off. So with the sleeve over, we're gonna put the sleeve over. I think it's upside down if I'm correct, because you can get the lowest point right here, because otherwise if you put it in like this will prevent you from going like, I think it's like 15 millimeters lower. So now to put it in like this is basically the best option, because if you put it in like this, the car actually goes lower. If you guys can see right here. Most people send in the shock to get this piece of what you call it, the rest place of the normal shock, to get it cut off and like shortened and everything like that. But we're just gonna do a normal sleeve over fitment on the shock. So first of all, you'll be needing these rubbers right here. Well, you can use any rubber, because you get the thickest one, and then you get this one and get this one. There's like 3 types of rubbers depending on the thickness. So it depends on the distance between the diameter in your sleeve over and the diameter of your shock, because you don't want any other play like this when driving around. That's the reason for these. And well, there are holes at the bottom. There's holes right there are for the lockers to lock up the sleeve, or basically the thread part of the sleeve onto your shock, so that makes it easier. Or basically locks out the sleeve over onto the shock. So what we're gonna do is we're first gonna put in the first rubber, and we're just gonna put it like here on top. We're not gonna press all the way to the bottom, because as soon as we like press down the thread part of the sleeve, then it will actually go all the way down. Just like a normal one in the middle. And then usually what I do, I put the thicker one on top to make it a little bit difficult to get off again. Just gonna use that one for the bottom. Just make sure it does actually go all the way in at the bottom, and it just doesn't. It's just like around there with the color schooler. So try and get it in all the way to the bottom. Make sure your thread is where it's supposed to be. Then you get in your thicker rubber, which I will put in with a flat screwdriver, which I don't have at the moment. I need a flat. I need a flat screwdriver. Here's one. So I'll just get it in like there's a thread. There it goes with the hand there. So we got the sleeve over onto the shock right now. Sorry for all the dirt, but I mean like it's a little bit greasy. So what we did, we used the thicker rubber, the second thickest rubber we used at the bottom. We used this rubber at the bottom, and we used this rubber at the top. So you guys can see it's very stiff and it doesn't move it, or you don't hear any like click clicks or anything like that. metal against metal because the rubber is there to prevent that. So we can just put it like this on top, but the thing is, you guys can see right there, this is the diameter here, is not the diameter of the shock right here, because now we have to drill this, the same size as this. So we first have to figure out what this diameter is right here, so we can drill a hole right here. But just note, whenever you drill the hole, you have to drill it dead center. You can't drill it like over here or here. You have to drill it exactly in the middle, because note, this will have to go on right here. And it will have to sit exactly like that, because otherwise if you're going to drill it skew, it will be sitting like this. And that's it. That is exactly what you don't want. So now you will have to just drill the hole. Alright, so we already drilled the hole, the same size and diameter as the shock. So now this fits perfectly right here over. You can see we didn't do the best of jobs, but at least it works and it's in the middle. There's a little bit of play, so basically we'll find itself to the middle. Well, and then yeah. What I am noticing that there isn't much straight lift for the mounting to actually like tighten up. But note, you do need this. So you can't put it on exactly like all the way like this, because I think this takes a lot of space. So you guys can see right there. Well, there isn't a lot of space left for this actually to like tighten up. But we're gonna tighten it up anyway. You can see there's only a little bit of straight lift. But we're gonna tighten up that anyway, and we're gonna see if it makes actually any difference or it's unsafe or whatsoever. But I'm sure it will be safe enough, because just note that nut always locks up. So we'll be trying it out and we'll be seeing how it goes. So we already tightened this nut right here. So the same principles apply. You have to like build up, you can assemble the shock and everything together when you like took it apart. So you just assemble everything together the same way you took everything apart. You're fitting the sleeve the way I fit the sleeve, and just reassemble everything again. So now we're just doing the basics again. We're just tightening the nuts and everything like that. He's busy at the bottom and I'm busy on top. So after this is done, we're actually really excited to see how low this car actually can go. My personal opinion, I don't think the car will go as low, but the car will be more stable on the road. So yeah, I'm just tightening this up right here. Yes, it's the cocky.
Someone's watching. And who's that? Lola.
Oh my fucking word. So that is how the sleeve over looks in the Mark 1. The cup is there at the top. So when the car is lowered, the top part of the cup basically will touch the spring. You don't have to worry about that. So note also these two bolts here, you have to tighten them properly. Note that the locker must be on top and the normal bolt must be at the bottom. And always remember to put back your caliper cable. So basically the caliper fluid cable. When everything is done right there, then just note on top it has to be tightened as well. Okay, note, so we already tightened the nut here in the middle for the shock nut basically, and then we already tightened these two nuts here at the side as well. So everything is tightened and we know everything is good. So now the time to reassemble the rim. So about that time already. To make it easier to you guys, I'm just going to explain step by step before starting off, because in the front I was a little bit out of breath and I'm a little bit tired of last night's work. So I'm going to explain step by step before actually like stopping the video each time doing something. So first of all, we'll have to loosen this nut right here. And then there will be another nut underneath which you will have to loosen as well. So it's this nut right there, and there's a nut at the bottom as well. And then we have the bolt and the nut that keeps the shock tightened at the bottom onto the axle at the rear end of the car. So it's only those like basically 3 steps you'll have to do in order to get everything out and remove the spring and everything like that. Just note, this doesn't apply to standard height cars, because the standard height cars does have pressure on the springs. So you'll have to put the clamping process into one of the steps. Basically that's like the 3rd step before like loosening the bottom nut right here, which like releases the force. So let's start off with the video at the back end. I skipped the process of removing the shock because it was a quick job, because I already explained it, and I mean like most of you Volkswagen guys already know how to remove a shock. And if you guys haven't seen how to or doesn't know how to remove a shock, check out one of my previous videos, because going into detail it takes a lot of time and you're kind of in a rush. So I'm going to explain to you guys how to reassemble the sleeve over on the shock. Just note we will have to drill another hole again for the top part. So let's get started right away. So on the rear part of the car, we're gonna try and use the thickest rubber because it is quite this is quite thin right here, and you guys can see the rubber is quite a bit loose. So we're gonna try our best to see what we can do. Do you want to take out the bottom one at the back or what? No, we're rather going to take out the bottom one at the back because in front the car didn't go as low. So at the later stage we are gonna remove the front one as well, and we're gonna try to figure out a way for him to go lower with the suspension. So let's just try and see what we can do right now. So we got the rubber in. I don't know if you can see the rubber right there. The rubber is in right there. So we took out this bottom part, the locker. It's called the locker. So we took out that for the car to go a little bit lower at the back because if the car is like low at the back, the car actually looks low on the road and more stability as well. So what we're gonna do now, the top part of the sleeve over, we will have to drill because you can see right there, it doesn't go in. Okay, it goes into that part, but it just needs to get a little bit bigger. Is het begonnen al? Hey copper, relax. But anyways, that's not the point. I just want to make a big shout out to 100 Pier for being a groot
Stuk.
You know what I mean. En morgen je owe me $50 for this. Big shout out to 100 Pier. He's a big buddy at mij bij doodgedacht. So he always gives me advice and he gives me tips to the video, like regarding the videos, like what I should film. And you also want to get the white scene on the videos as well. He wants me to make videos of like bakkies and what. He wants me to make videos of like bakkies and like diesel like bakkie and shit like that. But I'm really gonna do it and I'm gonna try it out. But what do you guys think of his opinion? Like making videos of not just stance cars, but like how do you do it and like how to like make example to like replace a diesel filter, make example, like a diesel bakkie's e-filter. So what's your opinion on that? Andrew, this is for you, my nigga.